Hi, it's Robin again. After I did my last reading about the shooter, I got several downloads about some specific things about the shooter and other shooters. So, what I saw, what Creator showed me, and this is for entertainment purposes only, my opinion, what Creator showed me was like there's a line. And what I saw was like there's a line of this army of young 18 to 25 males, possibly some females as well. And it's kind of like when one gets knocked out, then there's another one behind that one, and so on and so forth. So I saw way more along the line of way more potential shooters for other things. But the convention that started, I think it started today, the Republican convention, I saw some lights around that, some like possible worries about all political events right now, either side, and just potential threats of an army of younger people, and there's older ones as well. But what I see is that general age, just kind of prepared. Like if the first one goes down, then the next one's standing there. So I kind of want to do a reading about like where are we at with that. So the subject is the Ace of Wands. New projects, inspiration, desire, power, potential new beginnings. So I see this as a potential of people realizing that this could be the next step and trying to take action before, like be proactive. So what's crossing that card? The Jumpa. Is the Three of Wands, which is preparation, activity, opportunities, foresight. Again, feeling like the people that are in charge of law and order see this happening. What's apparent is that the Five of Cups, feel your grief, but know what things will get better. So there's a certain amount of acceptance, even though you feel loss and bereavement, but focus on your family, focus on your things and moving on. The underlying is that the Seven of Cups, step back from everything to gain perspective. That is so intelligent. It's like, see that there's opportunities, see where there's illusion, and, search for your own purpose. Like, where do I fit into all of this? Okay, so the period that we're moving out of is the Knight of Cups. Imagination, proposals, express your creativity with compassion, loving emotion. So the Knight of Cups is telling us that we have to keep our cool. We have to, in order to not get sucked up into this, whatever this is, we have to maintain a certain amount of shining armor. So the period we're moving into is the Wheel of Fortune. Love, compassion, creativity, but also can be like breaking cycles, understanding resistance to change. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, wow, that's like where we're moving into. You know, that might be like some of the rhetoric that's around the Ones campaign about taking the pictures of what happened and creating this hierarchy moment in human history. So where do we all find ourselves like with that? Reach out for the help you need when you need it. I think we're definitely talking about the Three of Pentacles, where teamwork, collaboration, learning, goals, but you know, it can also mean that there's disharmony, misalignment, and things are very disorganized. And I would say that where everyone's feeling right now is like things are just in chaos. They're just all over the place. It's not even about disorganization, it's about just chaos. And so, how do other countries, how do other civilizations, how does this add up to where we're right now? Ooh, okay. That would be the bad man. And shadow self, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. So that's, you know, your shadow side. That's what brings out the choice to be positive or negative. And then our hopes and fears are that be ready for every opportunity you have worked for. Okay? So on a positive level, it can mean, you know, that domestic happiness, creativity, freedom. But on a level of conflict with others and breakdowns in communication, you know, just more conflict. So I want to know more, Creator, about this line of potential shooters that I see. All the answers to life are within you. Okay, the Hermit, which is looking at my accomplishments, celebrating things that I've had in my life, but it's also isolation, withdrawal, resignation, distance. So all these shootings, of course, are causing people not to go out and enjoy the things that they have, you know. Let's look at how many more shooters we'll see in the next couple weeks. Burdens, extra responsibility, hard work, carrying too much, overstressed, the Ten of Wands. So, are there going to be changes in the way that the elections are, I guess, and the speeches and stuff that they're doing are going to be more inside? Hypocrisy, blind faith, the Hierophant, tradition. I'm going to say that it's going to be like a test of bravery to have these things now. Like, you know, some people that are on the negative side are making t-shirts and using this, like, you know, his fight, fight, fight and all of that. But you know what? Somebody died and people were injured. And it's no different than a shooting that happens in a grade school where 30 people can die at one time. You know, it's about the guns. It's about people being in line to be violent. Like, it's my turn. So, whose turn is it now? Ten of Swords. It has ended. It is finished, for better or for worse. So I feel like it started. Painful endings, betrayal, loss, crisis, collapse. That those swords kind of tell me like how many people are in line. How I feel like that's kind of an endless line of, I don't know, just this need to prove that what you think and who you are is more important than other people. So it's the fools. It's the people that are holding back, that and living in recklessness and fearlessness and bad choices and risk taking that are leading this event. I'd like a couple cards of like what we could possibly do to help make things calmer. I guess all we can do is grieve it, and avoid negative self-talk. Try to move through this transition. There's a lot of like grief, emotional pain, sorrow. And so I'm getting that we need to come from the heart, even though it hurts. What is something that could help us come together? Four Cups. Be careful that your focus doesn't close you to new ideas. I guess just like the people that are kind of sane, that are sort of sane, you know, trying to come up with a new plan and new ideas to stop all of this crazy violence. You know, kind of used to be, the goal was to be like proud of who you are and proud of what you stand for, and good, you know, have good compassion and empathy for your neighbors. So what's the next thing that's going to happen? Is there going to be problems at this Republican gathering or some political gathering in the next week? Okay. Believe in your personal power. Okay. Getting into the fear of the unknown, the fear of change, and playing it safe. So I think that there is going to be some more foresight, some other stuff that people are going to be looking for. I think probably everyone's online activity is going to be more scrutinized. What can we expect in the next month? Negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, feeling isolated. It seems as though you are blocked, but you can take a step, okay? So let's try to let go of self-limiting beliefs and try to keep good perspective. Are we going to get relief with some new person that is thinking about running? King of Pentacles. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, authority, abundance, prosperity. Someone that can solve you and other people's issues in practical ways. That's kind of like a breath of fresh air, right? I'd like 2 cards that will now describe what we're moving into as a country. That makes my heart go, yoo-hoo! I'm sure many of my people will appreciate this. The High Priestess. I said in my other reading that there's a woman that's going to step in here. And it's like, we don't know who it is. I mean, we will after it's like put out there. But there's going to be some funky stuff going on at the Republican committee stuff and also with the Democratic stuff. So, man, stuff is shifting hard. So what does it mean for this High Priestess? Sacred knowledge, divine feminine, high morals, trusting in yourself, wisdom, mystery. That trust your own counsel first. Yeah, that's a female tribe. Okay. And then this one is so exciting and good too. Celebration. This is the 3 of Cups, and it's celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, friendship, community, and happiness. Celebrate your successes with those you care about. So that's all I got for this reading today. Boy, it really got into some stuff, didn't it? Hey, thanks for stopping by, and remember, this is just for entertainment. Have a great day.